In today's uncertain economic climate, building sustainable wealth is both more challenging and more important than ever. Whether you're starting with limited resources or looking to optimize existing assets, transforming your financial situation requires a strategic approach based on proven methods. After years of studying wealth-building patterns and implementing various strategies in my own life, I want to share with you what actually works for long-term financial prosperity. Before diving into investment strategies or wealth multiplication techniques, you need to create financial stability. An emergency fund covering 3 to 6 months of your essential expenses serves as a financial safety net and prevents unforeseen circumstances from derailing your wealth-building journey. Without this foundation, even the most promising investment strategy can collapse under the pressure of unexpected bills or income interruptions. I learned this lesson personally when an unexpected medical emergency cost me over 7,000 euros. Thanks to my emergency fund, I was able to handle this situation without liquidating investments at a loss or accumulating high-interest debt. This buffer isn't just financial advice. It gives you the peace of mind to make rational wealth-building decisions without fear. The fundamental equation for wealth building remains remarkably simple. What you earn minus what you spend equals what you can invest. Too many wealth-seeking individuals focus exclusively on the investment side without considering the first two components of the equation. Increasing your income through salary negotiations, side jobs, or developing specialized skills can dramatically accelerate your wealth building. A 10% salary increase at the beginning of your career can add up to hundreds of thousands of additional euros over your working life. Similarly, developing a marketable skill that generates just 500 euros in monthly side income creates 6,000 euros annually that you can direct into investments. At the same time, optimizing expenses doesn't mean living a life of deprivation. Rather, it's about eliminating low-value expenditures while maintaining expenses that truly enhance your quality of life. This strategic approach to both earning and spending maximizes your investment capital, the true engine of wealth creation. Investment consistency outperforms perfect timing or strategy selection. Consider these two hypothetical investors. Jennifer invests 5,000 euros annually from ages 25 to 35, 10 years, and then stops, while Michael begins at age 35 and invests 5,000 euros annually until age 65, 30 years. With an average annual return of 8%, Jennifer's total investment of 50,000 euros grows to approximately 787,000 euros by age 65. Michael's total investment of 150,000 euros, by contrast, only reaches 612,000 euros. This stark difference illustrates the power of early, consistent investing, even if the amounts may seem modest. The exponential growth of investments made in your 20s and 30s creates wealth that later contributions simply cannot achieve. This concept shows why disciplined investment habits outweigh most other financial decisions in long-term wealth building. Market crashes, industry downturns, and economic recessions are inevitable components of any long-term financial journey. Proper diversification across asset classes, stocks, bonds, real estate, potentially alternative investments, creates a portfolio that can weather these storms while continuing to grow over decades. The 2008 financial crisis and the market volatility caused by the pandemic in 2020 taught investors valuable lessons about diversification. Portfolios with appropriate asset allocation recovered much more quickly than concentrated positions, allowing investors to maintain their wealth-building trajectory despite significant market disruptions. Modern portfolio theory continues to confirm that diversification reduces risk without necessarily sacrificing returns. While the allocation percentages should reflect your age, goals, and risk tolerance, the principle of not putting all your eggs in one basket remains a cornerstone of sustainable wealth building. Few investment vehicles offer the multifaceted benefits of real estate. Consider a rental property purchased with a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. Your tenants effectively pay off your loan, building your equity month after month. At the same time, the property likely appreciates in value over time, creating a second form of wealth accumulation. Additionally, rental income can provide positive cash flow, while various tax advantages further enhance returns. Even modest real estate investments can create substantial wealth. A single rental property purchased in your 30s could be fully paid off by retirement age, providing both valuable equity and ongoing income. Real estate investment trusts, REITs, offer similar exposure for those not yet ready for direct property ownership, allowing almost anyone to incorporate real estate into their wealth-building strategy. Strategic tax planning doesn't mean tax evasion. It's about utilizing legal frameworks to maximize your wealth preservation. Tax-advantaged accounts such as occupational pension plans, private pension insurance, and tax-advantaged health savings accounts offer powerful wealth-building environments by reducing current taxes, eliminating taxes on growth, or enabling tax-free withdrawals in retirement. Consider the dramatic difference in outcomes between taxable and tax-advantaged accounts. 10,000 euros invested annually for 30 years, with 7% growth reaches approximately 944,600 euros in a tax-free account, but only 761,225 euros in a taxable account, assuming a tax bracket of 25%, and paying annual taxes on gains. This difference of 183,375 euros demonstrates why tax strategy deserves careful attention in your wealth-building plan. While employment provides stability, business ownership opens wealth-building potential that traditional employment rarely achieves. Entrepreneurs build assets with increasing value, create systems that generate revenue even when they're not working, and often have access to tax advantages unavailable to employees. You don't need to found the next tech unicorn to benefit from entrepreneurship. Small, profitable businesses with sustainable models can generate substantial wealth while providing lifestyle flexibility. Even part-time entrepreneurship can accelerate wealth building by providing additional investment capital and developing valuable skills that increase your income potential in other areas. Wealth building isn't just about what you do right. It's also about avoiding critical mistakes. High-interest consumer debt creates financial resistance that can negate even the most promising investment returns. A credit card charging 18% interest effectively costs you 18% on the balance, a rate no reasonable investment can consistently overcome. Similarly, inflation silently erodes purchasing power if your investment strategy doesn't account for it. An investment yielding 7% returns during 3% inflation delivers only 4% real return. This reality underscores why conservative investments alone rarely build significant wealth. They must outpace inflation to increase your true purchasing power. Finally, lifestyle inflation, the tendency to increase spending when income rises, prevents many high earners from building wealth despite significant incomes. Maintaining reasonable lifestyle stability during income increases creates substantial investment capacity that compounds over decades. Perhaps the most overlooked aspect of wealth building is the psychological component. Wealth building requires delayed gratification, consistent decisions over decades, and maintaining perspective during market volatility. These mental habits often distinguish successful wealth builders from those who struggle despite similar financial knowledge. Developing a healthy relationship with money involves understanding that wealth isn't an end in itself, but a tool for creating security, opportunities, and impact. This perspective shifts the focus from acquiring status symbols to building assets that generate long-term value. Additionally, celebrating progress milestones on your wealth-building journey provides motivational fuel for the inevitable challenging periods. Although these principles are universally applicable, effective wealth building requires personalization. Your specific income level, time horizon, risk tolerance, interests, and goals should shape your unique approach. A 25-year-old entrepreneur with high risk tolerance will implement these concepts differently than a 45-year-old employee approaching their peak earning years. Begin with an honest assessment of your current financial position. Clearly define what wealth means for your specific situation and identify which wealth-building vehicles align with your strengths and interests. This reflective process creates a strategy you'll actually implement rather than abandon when motivation wanes. Transforming your finances isn't about finding secret get-rich-quick methods. It's about consistently applying proven principles with patience and discipline. Most fortunes are built gradually, with exponential growth over decades producing seemingly miraculous results, not over months. Remember that true wealth extends beyond your financial balance sheet, encompassing health, relationships, personal growth, and impact on others. This holistic